Hello Internet, welcome to Hot Tips. My name is Charlie, and you are watching a brand new Prison Architect series. You guys have been requesting this for months, and this is the most requested game that's not already being played right now, so I aim to please, let's do another prison. If you haven't seen Prison Town, you probably should go check out that one. It's going to talk a lot more about the mechanics of the game than this series is. In this series, I'm just going to kind of do a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm only going to stop and really teach and do the educational portion of what my videos are all about when there's something new from the old series. So if it's changed, or there's been an update, or there's a new feature that we're playing with, and we are playing with a few, I'll stop for those. But other than that, this is mostly going to be just assuming you guys know how to play the game. So at this point, we're going to go create a new prison. And we're going to differentiate this series in a number of ways from Prison Town. The first way is we're going females. Yes, this is another thing that was requested. Female prison, please. Okay, we're doing it. Now, if we're going to do female prisons, it may make sense to me to try out one of these new wardens, and I think we're going to try out one of the female wardens. So we've got Rita. She's ruthless and terrifying. She suppresses prisoners twice as quickly, and the likelihood of prisoners being stoical or fearless is halved, which sounds really great. But there's also Safara Aknova, and I think this is the one we're going to go with, because Safara Aknova has a spotless reputation and a squeaky clean record, but behind the scenes, shady deals and under-the-table offerings are nothing uncommon for her. She takes the contraband away from the prisoners when we confiscate it, and we get a small cut of the resale value for each of that's found. So she's going to get us more money when we sell contraband. The money comes out of the prisoners. They're fined directly. So if the prisoner doesn't have any money, then we don't get any money. But these guys basically, when they earn money, we're going to be able to make it. And so what I want to do with Safara Aknova is I want to put a whole bunch of prisoners to work, right? Let's give them jobs. And when we confiscate stuff, we'll get paid for it really well because they have lots of money. We don't have to worry so much about stopping all the contraband that way, at least from getting in the prison, but we want to capture it once it's in the prison because that gets us money. Let's go to a large prison. And of course, in true Hot Tip style, we're going to turn all the optional features on. Gangs, events, weather, and staff needs is also going to be on now. This is another way this series is going to differentiate from the last one because staff needs has been fixed. It's been reworked. There's a lot of things that's been changed about it, and we're going to go over those pretty much in detail. So let's go. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the game. Now, one last way this series is going to differentiate from Prison... Okay, sorry, there's two ways. Two more ways this series is going to differentiate from Prison Town. Because I want to make it abundantly clear that this is not a continuation of Prison Town. It's a completely different prison, right? Okay, so the first way it's going to differentiate is that the whole rules of the prison cells having to be facing outdoors and stuff, that's gone, okay? We're not going to... That's not a rule anymore. We're not doing that. Right? But I still want to utilize a lot of outdoor space. Okay, so we're still going to have plenty of outdoor space for people to walk around in from building to building. We're still going to have things separated by buildings. And I kind of want each, like, security level, if you will, to be separate buildings and stuff. I kind of like that idea, but maybe we'll go with only medium sec instead of having the low sec. I don't know. Currently, intake is 2 of these guys. I think I'm actually going to go like this and turn it to just 6 of these guys instead. So, that's one way. The other way is I'm going to plan out the early stages of the prison right now, okay? Which is not uncommon. I did that in the last series too, but this time, as soon as I hit go on this clock and I start the clock rolling, I will never pause the game again until the end of the series. Oh, okay. That's not entirely true. I'm going to have to pause it when I save it and I, unload the game and reload the game, etc. But during play, during this series, there will not be any pausing. Okay? You guys were there was quite a few of you that were like, man, he pauses the game a lot. And you know what? I'm not going to do it anymore. How does that sound? Yeah, cold turkey, baby. We're going to get rid of this addiction right now. So, let's take the rooms. I'm going to get rid of these because I don't want them there. And I'm going to go ahead and plan out the early stages of the prison right now. And you guys can watch that in a time lapse if you want to. Or you can skip to the time right here. And you'll be done with it. So, I don't know how impatient you are. But here we go.
you've got yourself something funky.
Okay, guys, so the plans are set, and we're ready to get started on the build. A couple of things I want to take care of before we do that. One is I'm going to need to outline where I want my powers to be, or where I want my power source to be. And I think I'm going to want it right here. Maybe go one in, like right there. This is going to allow me to fence this in, which is kind of nice. Maybe we'll go one step closer, I think. Yeah. So we can hit the capacitors around here, and that gives me a fence that I can put like around this area. Not the right symbol for fencing. There we go. Get a fence around it. Looks good. We're also going to want a place for water. And I'm kind of thinking water is probably going to go over here. I might have it wrap around this, but this is built to be expanded upon a little bit. So maybe we'll put the water... I don't want to get in the way of anything that's meant for an expansion. I think I might just put it right here. I think this is probably a fine place for it. We'll go... a fence can be here, so we'll have the water pump thing be there. I think that's the right size. It might only be too big. It might only be 2. It doesn't matter. We'll leave it there. Okay, so let's get this going. We're going to start the clock, and everything will get good. Oh, before we do that, though, hang on. Rooms, deliveries. I need to put my deliveries back. Deliveries I'm going to want right here for now. And garage, I think, or garbage, I mean, we're going to put that down here for now. Okay, I think we're ready. And go. Okay, so the clock has started, and for the rest of the series, I don't want to ever pause it. My thumb has got this impulse, guys. It's going to be really hard to resist this. I'm going to investigate to see if there's a way for me to rebind the keys, because Prison Architect doesn't really provide a way to rebind the keys very well. And I would like to do that. I actually built the plans a little bit lower than I anticipated. I probably should have put it up here more. But that's okay. I think eventually I'll have things switched around, but this is fine as is for now. It doesn't need to be quite... I don't know. We'll expand up this way, I guess. I don't know. Okay, we need to get them guys started, because we're gonna have to get moving if we want to have this done in time. So let's put this here. I want this building done for sure, and I'll go over what each of these buildings are in a second. Let's get the storage here. We're gonna want the power station to be right there. The water station can be right there. Let's get some power lines running out. So we'll go this way and then over that way to get to the water. That will be our starting power. We can also come up this way if we want to. And we're going to have to go all the way up this way too. We're also going to want to go to the offices. That's what these are. Speaking of which, probably get those building as well, because those are important. What are we doing here? Hold on, building frame. Why are we doing that way? Why are you doing it that way? What is going on here? Why are you doing it that way? What? Why in the world are you doing it that way? What's going on here? Hold on. Thank you. Why was it doing it that way? Like, should make a box. That's how it's supposed to be made. Okay, staff door. We're gonna want to get that. Let's just do it here on the sides of the offices. It's fine. This area is gonna get fenced. This is our holding cell, so I'm gonna get them building this right now too. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this yet, but I've blocked off enough space to where if we wanted to have cells here, we could. But I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with this area yet. It might end up being a common room. It might end up being an extension of our holding cells. I don't know. We're going to be in holding cells for quite a while. Holding cells are going to be something we're just going to have for quite a while. Let's get this done. Or not. Insufficient funds. Right. Because we need to take intake. We need to get a grant. So let's get the basic detention center. And I think the administrative one too. Yeah. So we'll take those 2 grants. That's going to open us up some more money, which is what we need. So let's get this building built. This will be fenced in, so that's not a problem. This needs to be built as well. So all the way up to just here for now. We can expand upon that later, but right now that's important. And I think that's it for our initial stages of our prison, unless I'm missing something obvious, which, I mean, it's possible, but I don't think so. So let's go over what these guys are doing, right? I can put them on 2 times speed, I think, for now. We need entrances, actually, before I get into explaining. This is going to be where, this is where the, let's see, bed, door here. The entrance to this place is, this is staff only place though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, go 1 over and do 5 here. I think so. That'll be there. This is going to be a storage shed, basically. This is all storage, so we'll go 1 there, and we'll go also 1 over here. Maybe not there. I could do it this way, but it provides a security risk for people to get out, and I don't really want that. But at the same time, like, for now, I think I'll just put one, maybe a door here. Which means I'm probably going to need foundation on this room, so we'll just build the foundation here, too. Alright, so the power is switched on. That's good. These guys are getting to build. We have 1 building done. Perfect. And the buildings are starting to get completed now. So while that's happening, let's take a look at what this will be. This is going to be our first holding cell. And what I want to do is I want to get a fence running here and also here. Eventually this fence will have doors blocking this direction and all that stuff, but for now it doesn't. That's fine. And we're also going to want to build a wall right here. Yep. Then we'll stick a door here. And we're going to line this wall area here with showers. Okay. This wall is going to have toilets on the end. And then we're going to do bunk beds. And bunk beds, we're going to be spacing them out about like this. Yep. And then we're going to do benches all along this path like this here. And 1 down here. And I did not put the door in the right spot. I thought I did, but I didn't. I thought I had. Let's dismantle this. I want to prioritize that because I want to get them moving on it. Then I want to get the large jail door again and put it right here. Brick wall. Nope. Nope. Brick wall goes here. Okay. So they're getting going on that. That's going to be my first holding cell. It's just a simple holding cell, but they've got a whole bunch of bunk beds, so we have capacity for this. And I think instead of a holding cell, I might just call this a dorm for now, like a dormitory for now. Might be a better thing. Also, let's put a radio in there because it will improve their mood by having a radio in there. Some entertainment, you know? All right, now this area here, these are the new family cells. Now, we may not see it in the first intake, and I kind of hope we don't see it in the first intake, but if we do, we're going to be prepared for it. I'm going to have at least 1 of these done. Hopefully I don't need 2, because I'm only going to I'm only gonna have the money for one. If my supply is as I think it is, I'm only gonna have the money for one. This is gonna be a family cell, and inside a family cell, you need to have a bed. We'll just put the bed like that, I guess. You need to have a crib. Okay, now these are baby cribs. Yes, people, we're going to have babies in the prison. That's a thing. That's a thing. I don't like it personally, but that's what we're doing. So, okay. Shower head can go here, drain can go underneath that, and we'll do the toilet right on this side here. And I think that's all a family cell needs. I don't need the playmat, but I put it in there anyway. So we'll see if that's all they need. I don't know. This here is going to be our staff room, and this is going to be priority, like a big priority for these guys. So I'm going to go ahead and mark this as a staff room right now. So they have a place to, you know, camp out and rest and all that stuff. And then we're going to want a serving table. We're going to put it there. We're going to want a sink. We're going to put that here. Yeah, here. I'm going to take a radio and put that here. We're going to have 2 arcade machines. They're going to go here and here. Sofas. We're going to go here, 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 and here. And actually, this is not supposed to be the radio. That's supposed to be... This is supposed to be the radio. This is going to be a garbage can. Bin. Whatever you want to call it. Right there. No, I wanted to get rid of that sink. Yeah, no, this is gone. And this... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Then we have bench. There, table, bench, bench, table, bench, bench, table, bench. All right, and then table goes here. Okay, so places for them to eat, food supplies there. It's very close to the kitchen, which is going to go right here. I'm not sure why they're not done building that yet, but, you know, they're taking their time. I guess that's fine. Let's get some of the pipes run as well. We're going to want that done. So let's get a big water pipe. And we're going to stretch the big water pipe. I don't want to do it across here, right? Because this is where the prisoners are. Now I'm kind of thinking maybe I want the water to be somewhere else. I can always go up and around. I think I'm going to have to do that. So let's go up like this. No, because then we're going to have to run into the same problem if I ever expand. So maybe we'll go down. Because I'm not going to expand this way with cells. So let's go down this way with it. We'll take this back up like that and back over like this. And then I want to put the small pipes in through here. So the small pipes are going to do the toilets there. And this is all the canteen. So the kitchen is going to be here. This is not a good spot for this. This is not a good spot for this. This water station is not in a good spot. We're going to have to cancel that. We need the water station to be in a different spot. So luckily, it's already disassembled. So it's like it's not actually installed. Yeah, it's not installed. So we can put it somewhere else if we want to. How about we put it... I'm kind of thinking over here now. I'm kind of feeling like maybe right here is a good spot for it. That way we can just run it down the center here and it can get everything. I think for now that's going to be where we can do it. We're going to do it right here for now. Let's get that as a priority. And get that hooked up to electrical. This is still going to be useful because we're going to hook these cells up to power anyway, so it's not a big deal. But now we have a whole bunch of pipe in our storage, and that means we can lay this pipe down without having to pay for it, which is good. So let's put this all the way down to about here. And then we have small pipes. That's good. Let's hook this up. And let's bring this over and hook all this stuff up too. Not right there though, because it makes no sense. How about right here? That makes more sense. There. So we'll have that hooked up to this. Now, we're running really short on cash now, right? We only have $753, 840 cash flow per day. So I kind of need to move quick with this, and I don't have enough to buy another capacitor. We need to get the basic detention center thing done, and that's going to require hiring 2 guards and 2 cooks. I'm going to get at least 1 guard, but now we're really short on cash. I'm really short on cash. A lot of the stuff is not hooked up yet. Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be a tight race, folks. We should probably get the office set up. So I'm going to look for the office desk to go here with the office chair. I got that mod installed. Yep. And here is the filing cabinet. We'll go here. And we'll just close that in with a wall if I can afford it. Which I think I might be able to. Yes, I can. There. Okay. So let the workmen get on building this. And we'll get a little bit of cash during the course of that. But we're going to need more. We're going to need a lot more cash. I'm going to mark this room as storage because we need that. No, not this. It's storage. Where'd it go? Right here. It's the only one that's not highlighted. Yep, like that. Good. This is going to end up being the kitchen, but we're really short on cash for that. But it's okay. We'll have it. We'll have it soon enough. Don't worry. This is going to be reception. And we do need money for reception. Otherwise, the prisoners are not going to be able to get in. Which is kind of a problem. Let's put a jail door on reception. I can't. I don't have the money for it. So we're going to have our workmen come on over here and disassemble a bunch of trees. Because we're going to need some money here. So we're going to have to sell some lumber. We're going to want these trees gone anyway. So let's just get rid of them now. These trees, same thing. We're just going to get rid of them now. Let's get rid of these trees over here. And these trees over this way will be good to get rid of as well. There we go. And let's have them pause their work for a second and get me those trees because I need them really badly. The staff room is missing a drink machine. That's what I was going to put right here is a drink machine. It's just 500 bucks. I can't afford it, so we'll have to wait. But they can still rest on break, right? They're just not going to be able to go to the bathroom because I don't have a staff-only toilet. So I need to wait on that now, too. All right, we want to sell object, and we want to just sell all these, right? These need to be sold. All of these pieces of wood here are going to get sold. And that's going to give us some cash that we can use to do all the things that we need to do badly. First thing we need to do is hire a warden. So let's get a warden in. And I need to make sure that they have an office, which is right there. Warden has an office now. Good. Okay, so $1,000 left over. Let's pause this really quick. Let's make sure the staff are taken care of. We need to take care of them. There's a drink machine. And I'm going to want to put in toilets. Let's put in 3 for now. We can put in the rest later. Doors will go here just for looks. They don't really need them, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then this is going to need walls to like that. We'll do another door here. Cool. The staff room probably could use a fun object. 300 bucks, too expensive. Can't wait. I gotta wait for it. Power station's on, but we don't have a whole lot of power yet. Let's speed up time really quick. I think I might have to break down some more trees. There's not a whole lot left. We got some up here. So I think I'm going to do that. The warden does not have even the ability to research finance, and I need her to do that. So let's get these trees cut down. Yep, these trees over here, these trees here. Yep, let's prioritize all of that. Go get them, workmen. Did I get all the trees sold down here? I left a few. There we go. Is there any more? This is all just junk. Yep, all garbage. Left a tree down there. We got, looks like this tree was partially done. Got some logs here we could sell. That's good. Yep. Okay, we got some logs here we can sell, so let's go ahead and do that. Get a bunch of wood. Selling the wood. 2,000 bucks now, that's good. Let's get the Warden on researching finance. And we're gonna need a whole bunch of more. We need more piping, and we need a lot more for power. I'm gonna have to put a capacitor in as well, which is gonna eat up a ton of money, but I'm gonna have to do it. This will connect the power all the way up through here, and we should also be connecting the power station, the water pump station, which will then pump water through the place too, which will then turn all these to not be blinking anymore, which is great. We need to get started on our kitchen. That needs to happen pretty quick. So I'm gonna put in a cooker. I think we're gonna put 2 cookers in. One here. Ooh, I can't afford 2 cookers right now. We'll wait on the 2 cookers. Let's do a fridge. Let's have the fridge be on this side. We'll put one there. I think here. And then we need a sink. We'll put that in the back. I'll put that right here for now, as in the back. And then let's get another trash bin. It's only 20 bucks, and we'll get the trash bin to be near the door. We need to hook it all up to power, so let's connect these dots, and that should do it. Once they get this power line in, that should do it. So, I'm hoping that gets it working. Okay, we got power through these buildings. That's good. We need power to run up into this cell. We need power to run here. These need to be connected, so let's get those connected. And we need to start thinking about hot water as well, because the sinks and stuff are going to want hot water. I'm thinking, like, this is probably good. Right here. If I put a hot water boiler here, that should take care of our hot water problem once we get it. So we can run the hot water pipe up and then over to here. And connect these to hot water. We'll leave these cold. These ones will be hot for now. This is going to be good. We need this to be connected as well. And then we're going to connect this to hot water too. Yeah. So kind of like that. That should take care of the hot water needs temporarily. Until we get our first intake, we get some money that way, and everything will be good. So let's designate some of the rooms here. This is going to be our holding cell. Oh, now we have to hold on, slow this down. We just got intake, but we don't have reception fully set up. So let's get that done right now. Tables need to go in reception, right? We need tables. So how about we put these tables like this? We need an office desk. We're gonna put that here, and then a chair will go right here. Let's get a regular door just right here, and let's prioritize this. Get this done so we can get reception up and running. I'm also going to need more staff, so here's a guard, and then I need a cook. So here's at least 1 cook. There's 2 cooks. Good. We have a canteen built. No, we don't. We don't have the canteen built yet. We do have some money for it, though, so let's get that sorted out. We got a serving table here. We'll just need 1 for now. Let's do bench, table, and another bench. I think that's all I need for the canteen, I think. Let me double check this. We'll put the canteen like this. We're also going to want to make sure that the yard is a place that exists. So we're going to fence this in. Let's get that sorted and get that sorted too. Reception should be getting in pretty quickly here, I would hope. And here they come. We've got... Oh, man, we got a gang member already. Penelope Bennett. Where is she being taken? The holding cell, which is not set up yet. Why? No canteens accessible. Well, this is a canteen. Oh, so they can't reach the canteen because this is not secured, right? It's not sealed off, so they can't go outside and have it work, right? We have other prisoners here. None of them have babies. Fantastic. So we're not going to have to worry about the family room right now. We can ditch this idea, come back to it later. The cookers and stuff, they all need to be hooked up to power. Hopefully they're going to get that in. Sooner or later, that's going to happen. Yep. Let's get that opened up. And we need to seal this place off now. So the fence is going to run like this and then like this for now. This fence can just go ahead and be sealed off. You can seal this off as well. And then we're going to seal this off right here for now too. And then also right here. That should seal them off once the fences are put in place and make it to where they can't go anywhere. The prisoners can't leave. That's what it should do anyway. Why can't I open this? Open the door. Put the stuff in place, people. See, they're smart. They put this down in front of the door so that the door can't close on them. See? They're very smart. How's our utilities doing here? Slowly but surely. We do need some water this way too. Put a pipe out this way and then hook these up. Yep. That needs to happen quickly as well. This whole area is going to be a staff room, but like we can't designate it as staff only yet because I don't have deployment. Look close already to finance. We have it good. Let's go ahead and grab security, and then we're going to also take out a loan really quick as well. We want a grant. Oh, I can't do that. Why? Oh, you know what? Because I have to research bank loan, which I can't do because I don't have the money for it. Great. Fantastic. Perfect. Love it. Awesome. There are no prisoners to eat at this. Yeah, because they're not sealed yet. But once this place gets sealed off and it's closed up, then we'll be good to go. But these workmen have to get to it, and they have a pretty big queue right now, so it might be difficult. I want to get the fence actually also built here, because this isn't going to be secured either. And let's get the jail door. Oh, no funds. No funds! No funds! No funds is no fun. All right, let's dismantle some of these trees over here now. We're running out of trees. It didn't generate much forest for me, did it? Okay. Yeah, let's get that prioritized for now, because I need the funds to close this place off. We got the fence here. That's good. Fence here. Good. This is getting closed off, so that's going to be good. This needs to be built here, and then these guys can come out of their cells. But they weren't processed. Like, they could have stuff on them, and I couldn't process them because I didn't have reception up and running. I do now, but I didn't have it before. And they haven't done these yet. I need them on this too. Yeah, we're gonna run out of money here pretty quick, but that's okay. I want to keep these episodes shorter than the last series was, but the first episode, the one you're watching right now, this is gonna be naturally a little bit longer because we're just starting out and I want to get a good start. But other than that, though, I want to keep these episodes a lot shorter than the previous ones were. So there's probably going to be more videos that are shorter, because I think maybe my videos are a bit tad too long, and I'd like to see about fixing that problem. You know. Okay, we've got 2,000 monies. So let's get the big jail door to go right here. And then we've got this fence, which is prioritized. Hopefully they get on that soon. So once this door is in place and this fence is in place, this whole area will be technically sealed off. And then we don't have to worry about it anymore. And then all this stuff will come out. Because right now, there are no prisoners to eat here because they can't get out of the holding cell. Because technically, they're not allowed outside until it's closed off. And I don't have it closed off yet. So I need them to hurry up. I need them to build all this stuff. I need them to build the fencing. I need that to be the top priority here. Because once that's done, the kitchen staff can start delivering things here. And they can already deliver this stuff. This is already a staff room where people can rest and be on break, and that's great. But we got to get to work here. So it says build a shower and build a yard. Well, this is fenced in now, so we can just go ahead and build a yard. And this will give us our initial money that we need. Up here will be the showers. Done. And now I have the grant. I have a bunch of money. Let's rock and roll. We need 2 offices, and we need to hire an accountant. Well, we did. We don't have. Well, we have finance, but we didn't hire the accountant, so we need to hire the accountant. Let's get the office put in. We're just gonna go ahead and clone this. Clone this. Put this here, and then we'll hire a accountant. and accountant. Oh, come on. Exceeds daily budget. What does she cost? 200 a day? 200 a day. You know, the ironic part is that if I was able to hire her, I'd be able to go over my budget just fine if I was able to hire her. But it won't let me hire her, so I can't go over my budget. We can put a few more objects in here. Let's put like, let's put another bench, another table, and another bench. There we go. Also gonna want some workout equipment and stuff in the yard here for something for them to do. So how about we make like 4 of those there. We can put some phone booths, like maybe here. We can stick a bench. These guys like sitting on benches, so we'll put some benches along this wall. Yep, that works. I think that'll be good for now. Yeah. No big deal there. We can also put some windows if we want to, like there. We're also going to need radiators in because there's a heat need, obviously. It's a big warmth need. So let's put the radiator in there. And we'll need to stick another radiator. We'll put one right there. Reception will probably need one. So we can put one in the corner down here. And then we just need to hook them up to the hot water system. So this will be hooked up to hot water by going like this. This isn't getting hooked up because it's just not, so there. You do that. Did they build a fence yet? Yeah, they got the fence. So these guys are... Hold on. Let's slow this down a bit. Now, why are they not able to get here? They can leave. Why can't they leave? What's not sealed? Oh, they can go around this way. Yeah. Okay, so let's fence this off right here. There's a door there. They can also go this way, so we'll fence that off there. Ah, I missed a couple of key things there, didn't I? That's okay. It's okay. Get that prioritized and get this prioritized down here. They're going to be mad. The staff is going to be mad, and so are the prisoners. They have not been able to eat. Haven't been able to do anything, man. I have plenty of money to hire this stupid accountant, but I don't have the daily budget for it, so it's almost like I'm going to have to fire a guard just to hire the accountant so I can hire a guard. That's kind of what's going to have to happen, I think. I'm going to do that. I'm going to fire one of the workmen. Budget cuts, buddy. Sorry. Out. That gives me the money per day to hire an accountant, which now allows me to hire another workman and be in the red if I want to do it. So there we go. Yeah, $20 now. Good. So we have the accountant. That gives us the grant. Good to go. Let's go ahead and find another grant. So cell block A, we'll do that. And I think probably prison maintenance gives us a pretty good advance. Staff well-being initiative. I think this is probably the better one, though, because I'm already mostly set up for it. So we'll grab that. Okay. Lots of money now. Let's make sure we spend it. How is this not... There's no power. There we go. Okay, so the prisoners are able to roam now, right? They're able to walk around. They can get food, all that stuff, because there's fencing on the outside perimeter. So now they are actually fenced in. I don't have to worry about it. So that's good. So now we just need to get all these radiators hooked up for some hot water. So hook this way. This is going to need hot water that way. Radiator's good there. We're going to want another radiator to be in the canteen. I think I'll put that, like, maybe here. Probably fine. Just, you know, generally just as close to the hot water heater as possible. So we could probably run this as a straight line. So it doesn't have to go this way to get over here. It could just go straight down to here. So it's probably a good idea. So the workmen can get on it, and we have a fully secured-ish prison at this point. So we have some spare money. We're going to need the power. So I'm going to grab, I think, a couple more capacitors, because we're going to need them. Staff room could use a little bit of funsies, right? We can use some fun stuff. Staff room. Play some pool. Maybe a little television. A few chairs. Want to watch some TV? Looks good, doesn't it? I think it's good. Let's get the cloning tool out again, and we're just going to make another office there. And then we'll go ahead and hire a chief. That puts us in the red, but I want this so we can get the research and stuff done. So we're going to grab bank loan from her, and the warden is going to grab psychology. Security is able to do the deployment once we have the chief. So we'll get the chief, and then he'll start on deployment. Okay. And I think that's probably good for now. That's our prison, guys. We're starting things off. We're going to be on a holding cell for just a little bit longer. Once I get deployment, we'll have a guard in there at all times. These guys are going to start eating regularly now, which is good. I'm actually going to get another serving table in. I don't think that's necessary yet. Let's hold off on that. This is just as more than adequate for what we have, but this building is built to scale to a larger facility. We have a whole bunch of cells templated out where we can put people here. And get rid of the planning lines for this. And yeah, this is going to be visitation. And we probably should put a couple of visitors tables in here because it's not that expensive to do that. So maybe we'll take... oh, we don't have the ability. So this is the family room, right? This is where a prisoner will go if they have a baby. But if they have a baby, they also need access to some place called a nursery. So I'm going to take this fence. Since they are all in the holding cells anyway tonight, let's go ahead and demolish this fence here. And we're going to replace that with a concrete foundation here and put in this. This is going to be our first nursery. And these family cells will be able to go to the nursery. I also need to extend this because otherwise you can't get into it. So brick building, it needs to be here as well. Yeah, right there. Which means we can also demolish these walls. But the foundation on progress, we're going to wait for that to get done, but then we can demolish these walls. And once we demolish those walls, we actually won't need this fence in place at all anymore. So we can actually get rid of this whole fence. Well, this one. We can get rid of this one. We can't get rid of this one. We can get rid of the other ones. The workmen are prioritizing on that, and then we'll do it. Visitors tables are they not available yet? I just don't see them. I really wish they would have reorganized these things, but they didn't. So V. Visitors tables, yep. Let's put them just like in here like this. We'll put 3 in for now. Put more in later if we want to, but we'll put 3 in for now. Visitation, let's just mark this whole thing as visitation. And I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. So we're going to get the nursery in, and we'll talk about that in the next video. Family cell is prepared, at least if we get 1 for the intake. We're going to get more prisoners on intake tomorrow. We're going to get 8 more. More than enough capacity in here to handle that many. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20 capacity just with beds. And that doesn't count like these benches here. So like I could mark this as a dormitory and it'd be still fine. It says there's no canteens accessible, and that's because we just tore down this fence. So as soon as we get the fence back up, everything will be fine. Make sure that this is a brick wall. There we go. So nursery. I can't leave, guys. I just can't leave. Objects, let's put a jail door on the nursery because I feel like having a regular door where anyone can go in whenever they want is maybe not the best idea for a place that has the babies sleeping and stuff. So put a serving table in the back. You can put a bench. I think probably just like here. Table like that. And then we'll put the cribs kind of along this wall here like this. Maybe not there. Maybe... You know what? Let's put 3 cribs in, and then we'll put the play mats over here. And that will be the nursery. So let's mark this as a nursery. And they'll get that done on their own good time. Hook it up to power, of course. Good enough. And that will do this episode. If you guys like Prison Architect and you're happy that it's back, you give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel a lot. It's the first video in a new series, so you know it's important. We got to have as many people seeing it as possible. And I'm really excited to see what happens with this. I'm really excited to see some new characters and to just... I don't know, man. I don't know what's going to happen. This is a mystery. I've only planned the prison layout this far. I have no idea what we're going to use the rest of the space for, so you guys should just come back and see what happens. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.